guys, it's your boy Ojo Sam here, back again with episode 5 now of our Poor Man's Road to Glory, but part 2 of our weekend league. It's our first weekend league. We started very well. At the moment we're on Silver 2 with 10-0, which is an amazing record. I mean, I was trying to aim for like 8-2, 9-1, or first 10 games at least get 8 wins, but 10-0 can't really complain with that. But yeah, we're getting to the first game. Play a decent team. He's got Coutinho, he's got Gundogan, he's got got a decent team. Nothing out of this world, but he's got a decent team. But yeah, we did very well first. The last 2 games were a bit shaky. They were a bit here and there. But we start in the same fashion again. This time with Brandt passing the ball into Cavani shooting, and I said it this last episode, he's an absolute tank. You can't stop him. He just scores everything. He stirs the pot and he just bangs it in bottom corner. He's just unstoppable. You'll see some goals that he scored in this episode and they're absolutely ridiculous. You can see here, gets the ball again, and I went for the near post this time, and same result, makes it 2-0 after 10 minutes, and we were just absolutely terrorising people. The team was doing bits. You saw it in the last episode, and then this episode is exactly the same, but my defence is sometimes a bit shaky. You can see I'm getting spun by Fernandinho. Coutinho gets a shot off and makes it 2-1, which seems like, I don't want to quote Roberto Martinez because it's the most stupidest saying, but it feels like for me, whenever I go 2 goals up, I'm always likely to go 2-2, or it's the other way around. If I'm 2-0 down, I always go always end up drawing, but this time it didn't actually happen. Cavani gets the ball and makes it 3-1, and as I said, he's an absolute gunman. He stirs the pot all the time. I know it can be a bit annoying, the celebration, because I'm always stirring the pot. It's just that whenever I score, I just press circle and it just stirs the pot. But then yeah, we get the ball here with Neymar. Neymar does a little nice cut inside, and this front line is absolutely ridiculous. The guy made the guy rage quit. I kind of felt sorry for him. I'm not even going to lie to you, but that finisher was just, there was no need for it. There was absolutely no need for that finisher. It went in. We get the rage quit and go 11-0 at the start, and I was very confident. I was thinking, yeah, these guys, everybody scrubs, all of this, I obviously wasn't saying that, but I was just doing bits. I was just winning all the games, managed to get silver 1, which, is a good thing to get. I think at the start of FIFA, getting gold 3, silver 1, you get 2,000 foot champs points, but then this is when things started to get a bit iffy. We get the ball here with Witsel into Brandt, and then I flick the ball up, and then what a finish, makes it 1-0. But yeah, it didn't end up being that good after that. We get the goal. I thought, we're back at it again, we're getting the goals, and then yeah, Lacazette gets the ball here, I was just struggling. One thing I will say that I was struggling the most was wing play. They'd get the ball on the touchline, and because once you dive in, that's it, it's over, and you either give away a penalty, do a good tackle, or they go through. And with players like Lucas Morales, as soon as they do the drag backs and all that, it's just so difficult to defend against, and I paid the price. It made it 2-1, and that was the end of the game. And we get into the next game, and I got really worried. The guy had Kante, the guy had Messi, he had Royce. His team was just ridiculous, and I just couldn't handle it. All the pace up front was just too much, and he gets the ball there with Royce, and I just couldn't stop him. He gets the shot off, and a lot of times Edison comes out and he's great, and then sometimes he's not. And then again, it was 2-0 in the second half. We got 2 really quick goals, and it was very annoying. Then here we get the ball with, I think it was we get the ball, and then we play lay off into Neymar, I believe. Neymar does a nice pass he just gets a shot off actually, and it makes it 2-1. But this game was such a tight game. It was 0-0 at half time, and the thing that really just screwed me over in that game was just me conceding those 2 quick goals, because it was quite a tight game as it was, and then once I conceded, it was basically game over from then. And then we get the ball there, and I can't remember actually what happened. I think we managed to get a goal here. I think Goretzka plays into Di Maria back into Goretzka, and we make it 1-0. This game, we were, after going 11-0, we could go 0-2 in our next game. We lose our next 2 games to make it 11-2, but we go back into winning ways, I believe. But we get the ball here with Julian Brandt. Brandt, does a few drag backs because they're just OP this year. Into Neymar again with the drag back, and then look at that finish. You can't go wrong with it. Look at it. The goalkeeper just stays still. You can't stop it. Neymar is just ridiculous. I could sell him, I could make the team maybe a bit better, I could probably get a Hazard, I could probably do whatever, but the balance of the team right now is just perfect, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then yeah, we get the ball again with Neymar, and the guy moved the goalkeeper. I went near post because nobody tends to move to the near post this FIFA. It seems like, it feels like everybody just moves towards the, you know, far end. So if it's on the left hand side, they would always move the goalkeeper to the right. So I always try and aim there, but if I see the goalkeeper move, I'm going near post because there's no chance the goalkeeper's going to save it. And then we play, I believe, our first icon. There's quite a few good teams. I don't know if I think it's in this episode, but this one, he was insane at the game. I mean, I got shafted there because for some reason Aubameyang manages to drop Lucas Hernandez, and then he scores a sweaty goal, and I couldn't really do much. But the guy was a good player. I couldn't get a foot in the game, and then he gets the ball with Aubameyang, scores with him, and this was probably the game where I actually felt like the guy was just so much better than me. I mean, the first goal for me was just really, really lucky, but he was just an overall just better player. I mean, look at this. He gets the ball here with Aubameyang and then just shoots. I couldn't really do much. His pace up front was just way too much, and then with Kaká and all these players, it was just too much for me to handle, and I ended up losing 3-0 that game. And then we play against this team, and I can't really remember what actually happened. But first of all, we do actually end up conceding. I remember this game now. Last episode, I talked about Nabil Fekir and how ridiculous he is. And here is when you actually see it. Look at this. He passes the ball and Ndombele into Fekir. And look at this for a shot. Bang! And into the top corner. I was shocked. In literally 2 shots from outside the box, going into the top corner from Nabil Fekir. And I was just like, for God's sake. I mean, I felt like I was the better player, and I just got, I was just like 2 long shots really. But then we managed to quick reply. We get the ball with Brand, and we wait for Cavani just to, just make the run, and then he gets the goal. I mean, that's probably my main play style. I wait for people just to, hold the ball up a bit, wait for the player to make a run, and then just slice it in. I kind of do it here as well. Look, I'm waiting for the player to make a run. Well, here, I actually didn't. I got the ball with Cavani, and I do a dummy. I get the ball with Cavani, do a dummy, and then just near post. Dummy near post. You can't really do. They're quite unstoppable. Then we get the ball again. Do the little heel to heel, lateral heel to heel, play it into Brand. Brand gets the ball, does a little face shot into Neymar, and Cavani gets his hat trick. He's an absolute diamond. I mean, he's probably scored about 8 or 9 goals in this episode already, because he's ridiculous. And that's the thing, he goes from like 18k at the moment, which is basically guaranteed profit, because once SBCs come out, he's going to be going for like 40-50k. So while he's cheap, I would recommend getting him, because especially at the start of FIFA, anyone that can score goals is going to be OP. But we do suffer a 3-3 in the last 10 minutes of the game, but then we managed to do the hold up play again. Cavani getting his 4th goal, and he was again absolute gunman. But we won't finish there, because we do manage to get another goal. As you can see, Cavani, Di Maria into Neymar run free, completely free, and he's not going to miss it. Look at that, he spins him, he takes him to a spinning class, misses, but then Di Maria gets to rebound to sign, seal, and deliver that win. And yeah, it was an annoying game, because I felt like I was the better player, and to get to it is really annoying. But look at this team. I'm sorry, but if I've ever seen pay to win, this is pay to win. I mean, look at that team. There is no way that you have done SBCs, open packs, and not spent any FIFA points to get that team. And he just, I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, look at that. He gets a goal with Neymar. His pace in his team was ridiculous, and he wasn't good. And that's the thing that really annoys me, is that he wasn't a good player. He just had an insane team that was worth over 10 million. And look at this. I managed to get a pass with Cavani and got a bit lucky there, but he was passing the ball, so sloppy in possession. But because of his team, he literally got carried, and it was really frustrating for me, because I was just like, for God's sake, I mean, I'm playing R9 when the game has been out for 2-3 weeks. I mean, personally, I don't see no fun in it, and especially when you're scoring sweaty goals like that. Maybe I'm sounding a bit salty, I probably am, and I am a bit salty, because I'm like, why do I have to play people that just spend thousands and thousands of pounds on the game? Because it's just unfair. But you kind of got to deal with it. But yeah, it was just like, I don't see any fun in it, but people do what they do. It's their money, their choice, and all of that. But I just got absolutely ripped. I mean, he had so much pace, and then he just pass it across goal and then score. I couldn't really do much about it. As much as I press, his defense was ridiculous as well. He had Van Dijk as well, and Eder Militao, who is a cheap beast. I don't know how much he actually goes for. It probably goes for like 30-40k at the moment. And then yeah, every through ball, Ronaldo, Messi. Well, I should say R9 and CR7. They were just absolutely ripping me apart. And yeah, it was just that was a very frustrating game. And then luckily we play a team which is normal. I mean, it still has some good players, but it's a normal team nevertheless. But yeah, I think now we're like 12-3 at this stage. So we're halfway through. We're 12-3, and we get the ball. We do a red time shot, but we get the rebound luckily. And Cavani again, being the gunman that he is, making it 1-0 to start things off. I mean, I'm honestly, I know a lot of people love players with pace, but you can't go wrong with it. And then look at that through ball from Neymar into Goretzka to make it 2-0. And yeah, as I said with Cavani, you know, especially at the start of FIFA, I understand towards the latter end when centre backs have got ridiculous pace because they've got multiple informs and all of that. But you know, last year I had Luis Suarez, and he's not the quickest, but I had a positive goal to game ratio with him. He was an absolute animal. And especially now with the lateral hill being a free start, you can kind of, but look at that finish, by the way. It was just insane. Morales, didn't think he had it in his locker, but I mean, 81 shooting, to be fair, can't really go wrong. But then again, the 2-0 lead, I do some stupid penalty to give it away, and you know, can't really, it was my fault really, to be honest. You know, definite penalty. He gets the ball with, I think he changes the penalty kick taker, or does he not? No, he goes with Arturo Vidal. I thought it was going down and going right. It ends up going down the middle. And yeah, it's 2-2. Kind of stupid from me, but we do manage to bounce back, get the ball with Neymar into it, and then the little 1-2 again. It's just a simple goal. Simple, easy. You can't really go wrong with it. But yeah, as I was saying, with strikers and stuff like that, if you go for high-rated strikers, you're going to be good, especially at the start of FIFA, because the centre backs aren't going to be as quick. They're not. Like, I mean, look at Cavani here. I'll put a Hunter on him, and you know, because they're quite strong. Like most of the strikers are high-rated. You know, if they don't have a lot of pace, they're going to be quite strong. And Cavani, for example, he's got 82 physical or 83 or something like that. So he's going to be quite a menace, and especially if you put a Hunter on him, he's going to have like 88 pace anyway. But yeah, some of the goals that they were scoring were just ridiculous. But then we managed to finish the game, and I think that puts us on 14 wins. So I think we're 14-3 or something. I'm not entirely sure, but we were doing bits. You know, we're in gold 3, which compared that to last year in FIFA, I did finish in gold 3 for my first ever Foot Champs, my ever Foot Champs, you know, weekend league. But yeah, we get into the next game, decent team again. And then yeah, he gives the ball away stupidly. Ball into Di Maria into Cavani, the little dummy, and you can't stop it. I'm telling you, the dummy near post, you can't stop it. It's simple fact. It's a simple equation. You hold R1 when you pass the ball, and then you just shoot. The defenders always get spun. Quite rarely that they don't. But yeah, we make it 1-0 with Cavani, and then Cavani gets the ball again into Neymar into Cavani. Actually no, it's not. It's into a time green finesse shot. And you don't understand how gassed I was when I did it. Whenever I get a shot on green, it is, especially this FIFA, because last FIFA I was timing volleys, I was timing headers, I was timing everything. I was just timing everything. I was timing the home menus, for crying out loud. But I was just timing everything, and then Di Maria gets the ball with right foot. But this FIFA is so much more difficult to get shots on green. But so when I do, it celebrates the goal even more. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, it was, you know, absolutely. You know, we're doing bits again, as I was saying. The guy makes the guy rage quit 3-0 to make it 15-3, I think, or 15-4. That was it, 15-4. And then we get into the last game of this episode, which is a good one. It is a good one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is a good one. The guy has a decent team. You know, free league hybrid, can't really go wrong with it. You know, he has quite a few players which can do a bit of damage. But then we start things off with just a normal finesse shot. Actually, I tried timing it, got it too late. But Neymar, he's just an animal when it comes to finesse shots. You can't really do much about it. But yeah, but then I think he manages to peg it back. We have Marius on the ball, does a little flick over, plays it over into Lewandowski into Mora, and I think he passes it back into. He got so lucky that I didn't show the replay, but in the replay it actually hits Lewandowski's arm, and then just allows him to score, which is very, very frustrating. And then we get the ball here with Neymar with the dummy, which is just, as I said, OP, and then we did the little lateral heel to heel, and then bang. And I was just like, yes, there we go, done, dusted, game over. 89th minute, game over. That is it. 89th minute, that's it. That is it. And he's not coming back. And then when I say Edison disaster class, I mean, look at this. I mean, I dragged my centre backs, but he should be saving that. Maybe I'm biased, but he should be saving that. The ball is literally in his grasp and he doesn't save it, and it's in the 92nd minute. I would have had the game won. It would have put me 16-4. But yeah, and then we get the ball here. Cavani passes it into Morales, and Morales gets a brilliant goal. But yeah, it was just, I just thought it was BS because I had the game won, I did well, and then the goalkeeper does a stupid error like that. And there was a few, you know, in the last episode the goalkeeper doesn't move, and I almost got lost for that. And then same thing again. I mean, Edison should be collecting that, but then again, they get shafted for it. And then we get into penalties, which was very annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here just as a spoiler. I do end up losing this. I think it was like 5-4? I think I ended up losing, or something like that. But yeah, it's anyway, this is the end of the episode. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the like button. Leave a comment on any suggestions or anything like that in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video, hit the notification bell as well, and yeah, and next I'm planning to do a live stream for my Foot Challenge rewards, which you will see who I'm gonna get either today or tomorrow morning. Before I open my rewards, I should have that video uploaded and ready before I do the live stream, so that you guys can see who I got before I do the live stream. But yeah, it's your boy OJY Sam here, and I hope you guys have a very nice day.